U.S. is also pretty low at the moment, relatively speaking. Okay, 7,000 people are passed away, but total cases is close to 300,000. So they're relatively the percentage-wise.
No, Ed, you need to focus on New York City.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't have the numbers of New York City.
U.S. total is, I think, dead people ratio is going to down. Only New York City is very high. Including the other cities is just not like a pandemic. Every hospital could take care of them. In New York City, they couldn't take care of those patients. So the death toll is very high, ratio high.
You know what is scary is like countries like Egypt.
Egypt?
Iraq,
not high. They cannot get
not high yet.
Accurate figure. They cannot get figure.
Okay. Exactly. Honduras is also.
Oh, Central America and South America, we can get figure.
But it's everywhere. It's really everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
There is. I haven't found any country where that. Oh. But okay. So you were talking about S and L infections. Looking at the numbers in the United States, they have 7,400 people who passed away on a total number of infections of 277,000. So that's 2.5%. 2.5%, where in Italy it's almost 10%. It's more than 10% actually. Spain is also close to 10%. And Germany is 1%. China 3%. France is almost 10%. Iran 6%. It's very, very fluctuating. Belgium is about 7%. Netherlands close to 10%.
Developed country, the infected death rate is very low, except Italy and Spain.
Well, infected rate is low, but the casualties, like if I look at, for example, the number of deaths relative to the number of cases, then Belgium is now around 7-8%. Netherlands is close to 10%.
Why so high?
Oh, but looking at the video, it's kind of like, okay, how did the virus actually hit the country? Like a friend of mine, he got infected in the Netherlands. He has a mild case, so he's recovering. And I was talking to him, so where did you get it? And he was saying the same thing that the woman in the video was saying, that he went skiing. So apparently a lot of cases occurred while skiing in Austria, France. It seems like Corona was going around there, but there's usually younger people who go skiing. healthier people who go skiing. So that's why the number of cases in Germany seems to be relatively low. So actually, Jano-san, considering that, it doesn't seem like there is a strong correlation between the average temperature and the number of infections. It looks like corona is not really sensitive to temperature.
Okay. That's not sensitive. Okay.
But I don't know, because maybe on the other hand, we could say that the number of the people who were infected, they did not pass away. So maybe there is a correlation between mild and strong version and temperature. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think there are a little bit collaboration. Yeah. How about the humidity? Humidity. Do you have any idea about humidity, like Malaysia or Singapore or Indonesia? So they are much more higher humidity.
Well, I think countries that have a high humidity tend to be countries where number of the healthcare system is not so highly developed. I found Indonesia. Let's have a look here. Indonesia. Indonesia has 2,000 cases and 181 deaths.
181 deaths. Oh.
Yeah, 2,000. That's about 10%. But I think the reason for this high percentage, I attribute that to the fact that they are not testing. So people who are really sick, they come to the hospital, then they get tested. That means that basically the percentage-wise, they are very relatively high in developing countries.
Because they don't have enough equipment
to test. Yeah, so basically there's not such a good infrastructure for healthcare. So they end up going to the hospital. That's where they get tested, and then they say, "Oh."
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know, but Singapore has a very good healthcare system. Guess what? Singapore's not in the list. Yeah, there is. Sorry. Singapore has a 1,114 cases. Only 6 people passed away.
Only 6. Okay.
Only 6.
I think Singapore is a really small country, so the authority is easy to control or follow the patient.
This is
a small country.
Actually, they also have statistics on the number of tests performed, and Singapore has a very high number of tests, 40,000.
30,000?
40,000.
40,000.
Let's go to Japan. Japan has 32,000.
32,000.
Yeah, 32,000, and 1 in every 10 tests is positive. So 3,000 positive. Italy has tested more than 600,000. Iran has tested 80,000, by the way.
Oh, Iran.
Iran has tested 80,000. That is 2.5 times more than Japan.
Oh. Wow, it's very high rate.
India only has the same number of deaths and same number of infections as Japan, actually. India, but they tested more than twice as many.
Hmm.
Iceland almost tested as many. Iceland tested 22,000 and Japan tested 30,000. But Iceland has a population of 300,000 people. Japan has a population of 120 million.
Iceland is a pretty small population.
Hong Kong tested 3 times as many as Japan. 90,000.
So one of my friends living in Hong Kong told me everyday life in Hong Kong people, it's getting calm.
Right.
2 weeks ago, my friend told me.
Right, but my colleagues in Hong Kong are still working from home. They have been working from home for 9 weeks now, but only 4 people have been have passed away because of corona, at least with the direct link to corona. So how is the U.S. doing in case of testing? U.S. has tested. Oh, here you go. 1.3 million tests have been performed already.
1 million?
1.3. 1.3, 1.4, somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
Million.
Million tests.
Million tests already did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are actually going at it much harder than Japan. But yeah, the number of deaths is also much higher than Japan. Much higher. But yeah, if you look at Japan did 30,000. 550 times? 500 times. 500 times more? Is that correct? Yeah, 500 times more. And the death toll in Japan is 500 times. 19 times higher. Okay, then relatively speaking, it could be that we are significantly underreporting in Japan. Yeah? If the situation was the same in the US as in Japan. By the way, UK also has already 3,600 people passing away. Switzerland did 4 times more testing than Japan. And actually, Switzerland is not a densely populated country. Yet they have 600 people who passed away already.
600.
Yes. It's pretty high.
How about Israel? Do you have any data?
Yes, Israel. Israel has a total death toll of 40 people.
Only 40?
40, yeah. They have a total number of cases, 7,000 something.
7,000. Oh, so
Yeah.
they have good medical care.
Yeah, so they have 2.5 times the number of Japan of cases, but they have a death toll that is 40. That's a little bit, about 40% of what Japan has. They tested 3 times more than Japan.
I think it depends on the level of medical care services.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right. Right. Yeah, so Iran is relatively high. France is pretty high. China is also.
Yeah, and the US is also.
Yeah. But China, actually, I mean, we have been very critical, and Trump has always been saying that this was a Chinese pandemic, China originated pandemic, but they got it pretty well under control.
And also now China has a big profit from the masks. Many companies in China exporting the growth, medical growth and medical mask to the US or the Europe. It's like very cynical thing, but some factories already totally recovered to produce.
Right.
Masks.
Yeah. I think sort of they should start to produce more toilet paper, because I didn't stock up on toilet paper, so I'm. You're putting on a mask? Is somebody else in the office?
No, just my feeling.
なるほど。
So because I have pollen allergy, so once I got pollen allergy early for March, so my coughing will last for 1.5 months. So it's really annoying.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, look at this here. This is these are interesting numbers to understand. That's a good one. So Spain and Italy are still ahead of the curve compared to the US now.
Oh, you are talking about the Uno-san's coin?
Yes.
Okay.
It's outdated. It's April 2nd.
So Britain means the UK, right?
Yes.
Or omit the North Ireland?
I think we have Britain and Great Britain. That's a good point. Actually, I do not know.
It's very weird expression, I think. Britain. They don't care about North Ireland.
Oh, they don't have that many cases. I just saw that. Ireland but Scotland they didn't take. So Britain, maybe England, Scotland. I don't know.
Probably including Scotland, I think. No.
Yeah,
Ireland, I think.
Could be.
Yeah, could be.
So the number of cases and the number of deaths, that's really different. So the number of cases more than double, but the number of deaths, total number of deaths. New deaths in China, it's still continuing though. Small, but.
Yeah, Iran is pretty high.
So Switzerland also is high, you see.
Oh, where is the Switzerland?
Switzerland is below Germany.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, high rate. Also, Netherlands is pretty high, I think.
Yes. Given the total population, it's high. But the same is true for Switzerland, actually. Belgium is actually also very high.
Oh, yeah.
Because their population is, it's about 60% of ours.
6%.
And like for your idea, Netherlands is about 11% of Japan. So that's high.
So in Belgium, so there are many good medical care or medical service?
Yes.
Oh, very.
Yeah.
Why is so pretty high? Because type L? I'm not sure.
Maybe that's the one prevailing. Also, maybe they're a little bit more diligent in their statistics. But yeah, Netherlands is high. I wonder how we will look back on this, and then I'm sure that after this is going to settle down, we're going to compare this with the number of people who passed away because of car accidents, gun-related accidents, the regular flu. I don't know. Yeah,つまり we don't really know what happens, but I think Takashi-san, you're still supposed to go to the office?
Yeah, I have to have some meeting appointment. Otherwise,
but actually, does your company allow you to work remotely? Like, is it possible? Do you have a VPN and things like that for everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe 3 days at home.
Okay. So what is your company's thinking behind this? They don't think it's